Hey there, YouTube. This is Vargas XX78 with part 2 of this week's collection pickups. Not as much stuff as last time, nothing really epic, but still was able to pick up some stuff on my trip at the comic run and things I got during the week. So, let's get started with another Nintendo reward. This is something that I saw once in the Club Nintendo page, and I didn't have enough points to buy it, and then it sold out the next day. And it's this. I thought it was cool. This Super Mario Brothers Sensu fan. Like I said, it sold out in one day, and I'm a sucker for anything Japanese. I'm fascinated by the Japanese culture. So I thought this was a really neat collectible, both as a Japanese artifact and as a video game collectible. It has, all the typical Mario things like the question block, the mushrooms, the Starman, the Koopa shell, the brick, and the fire flower. And it has Mario there. And it has the tubes, the Lackey 2, the Boo, the little squid, the Koopa. I'm surprised it doesn't have a Goomba actually, but I thought this was really neat. I had enough points there, so I decided to pick it up because it really is a really neat collectible. And it came with its little, you can fold it up and you can put it on its little protective sleeve. And it comes with the thank you note for Nintendo. I think I showed this one when I got the platinum reward for last year. So just another really neat video game thing to add. Then the other thing I want to share with you guys is this really cool Homer Simpson coffee mug. It has Homer Simpson there with his I love donuts. This is an early Homer Simpson design. Let's see if I can see the date. Yeah, it came out in 1990. So that's why Homer Simpson looks like he did in the old TV episodes. And then he says, time for a refill. So I thought this was really cool. A big Simpsons collector, so anything with the Simpsons face I love, and it's an original. It's really cool about that. Then I picked up all but two movies. I went to Walmart, and at Walmart they have this $5 bin. They have a whole bunch of movies for $5, which is where I bought some movies last time. And they had some more there, but I only was able to pick up two. I didn't really have that much money to spend. So I picked up, I saw this one for $5, and that's the one I picked up right away because WWE videos, I don't know why they're sort of hard to find. I haven't been able to find that many. This is the 2-disc set that focuses on Mr. McMahon, the classic bad guy from the WWE universe. And Mr. McMahon gets a lot of grief, but I really enjoy the character, especially back when he had his incredible feud with Stone Cold Steve Austin. But this video, of course, talks about how he started off, how he took over his dad's business when his dad couldn't anymore, how he unified all the wrestling clubs and brought them all together, put a lot of them out of business, how his fight against Ted Turner and WCW and how he overcame that. So it's an interesting look at Vince McMahon. A lot of people really hate Vince McMahon, but he's just an over the top character that you can't help but enjoy it when he appeared. And like I said, it actually does also contain some of his matches. And I don't follow WWE that much anymore. I only see Raw. But back in the 90s, wow, WWF back then was really cool. And it has his first match against Stone Cold Steve Austin, then the steel cage match, then handicap ladder match, then his fight with Triple H, his fight with Shane. That one was really good. His fight with Ric Flair, his fight with Hulk Hogan, his fight with Stephanie McMahon, and his Better Life match against The Undertaker. So I'm surprised it doesn't have the one with Shawn Michaels, but just a really cool. The matches are really awesome, and I really like these type of videos, looking back in the lives at the wrestlers and everything, and you know, who better to watch a video on than the man that started the WWF back then. And the only other movie I picked up is the collector's edition of Jurassic Park: The Lost World. This is actually the only Jurassic Park movie I was missing, since I already have 1 and 3. And the first one is just epic. The dinosaur effects are really cool, and the chase scenes are way better. Jurassic Park 2, The Lost World, has better dinosaur effects, I think. And but the best part by far in this one is when the T-Rex is loose in San Diego. That was really, really epic. So I'm really glad to complete my Jurassic Park trilogy. So yeah, Jurassic Park rules. And I picked up a few video games. I picked up Fossil Fighters. I'm having so much fun with Dragon Quest Monsters Joker that I wanted to find something similar to that without actually having to buy a Pokemon game. And this is also a game published by Nintendo, and it's sort of like the other two mentioned. Basically, you're this kid that finds, well, you can create your character, and you find fossils, and you dust them off, you clean them, and then you take them to the lab to be, a clone. And since I had found, Jurassic Park, I thought that was a really cool compliment, how, you find dinosaurs and then you bring them back to life and everything. And then you can use them to battle, in matches, Pokemon style or Dragon Quest style. And yeah, really cool game. And I had this dinosaur theme going, so I thought that was really cool. Then at one GameStop, I was able to find one GameStop that still carried GameCube games. GameStop has stopped handling GameCube games, which is a bummer because I was hoping to pick up some more GameCube titles, but I was able to find this place that had a small selection, but I was able to pick the best two that they had, or the ones that at least had the original box art. And the first one I grabbed is Nicktoons Unite. This is a title that teams together 4 of the Nicktoons, which is SpongeBob, Timmy Turner from the Fairly Odd Parents, Jimmy Neutron, and Danny Phantom. And I saw a few episodes of Danny Phantom, and I actually liked it. It reminded me a lot of the Ghostbusters cartoon back in the 80s. So I thought Danny Phantom was pretty cool. They don't really much care. Well, Fairly Odd Parents, I've seen a few episodes. When there's nothing better to watch on TV, and I get Nickelodeon on cable, so yeah, I thought the game is not that good. But it's interesting that you can, if you can get 4 people together, one can control each of the characters, and it's pretty cool. It's not the best, but it does have certain charm. So, and I picked up Naruto Clash of Ninja 2 for $5. I bought the first one, and the cel-shaded graphics on that one look really cool. They don't have that many characters, which is something they actually fixed on this one. You have your story mode, and you have your training mode and everything. But you have a little bit more characters to unlock. You can unlock 23 here. So again, they actually worked a little better on the cel-shaded animation. And I only follow Naruto from Shonen Jump, and this is still on the old one. They only made the jump on Shippuden on the Wii, but it's a good fighting game. The move list is sort of limited, but still, for what it is, it's a good fighting game. And the last game I picked up was for the Wii. I went to a Blockbuster, and they had this game for $10, and I've never seen it so cheap, so I decided to pick it up. And that's Mario and Sonic at the Beijing Olympic Games. It's a Olympic game, a little old. It's 3 years old now, but it's the first really big crossover between Mario and Sonic and their respective universes. And you go around competing on all these events, like shooting or gymnastics or swimming or whatever. But it has the Mario theme where you have the power ups and what have you. The only bummer about this one, you get what you pay for. It was $10, but it didn't come with the instruction manual. It just came with the disc and the pamphlet for Knight's Journey into Dreams that came out on the Wii. But it doesn't come with the instruction manual or the registration codes to get more points. So I was a little disappointed on that, but the game and the price makes up for it. So yeah. So yeah, this was the last part of my collection pickup videos. By far, my favorite one is the Simpsons coffee mug and this one, just because of the Japanese theme. But if you have a chance to play Fossil Fighters, give it a shot. I went in not thinking much about it, but it's really cool. The archaeologist part of it is neat, that you have to find the fossils and clean them up and everything before you can Jurassic Park your dinosaur. But if you like dinosaurs and you like Pokemon, this is probably the game for you. Well, guys, till I post another video, this is Vargas XX78 signing off.